here. Maybe get him a little bit on different playing grounds here, but a push down from PKL starts off, and the double dualies are going to work out so well. Bigu finding more. He's going in further. A flashbang is good, but Dumao's still better. PKL steps in just in place. It's 4 guns and 4 kills for the duo, but they will both be put down.
And it is a pistol round in the blink of an eye. Barton still trying to claw this one back. The bomb's down over in cave. It's not like it's unrecoverable, but winning the round past this point's a bit up to the question. There's not even that much utility. He's got a decoy that he could fake out as a flashbang, but Hardsal only turns his attention away for a measly half second before he finally puts the final nail into the round.
The gun rounds here. But you don't really hope for too much in a round like this, surely. Giving up to this fight, Bigu gonna start things off. Hopefully for Moss Spray. Nithon gonna actually farm up some checks. Quite nice that he's able to collect. And PKL the same. So 3 kills with those MP9s. Brilliant from Barton as he finds the opener. Nithon left to recover. Nekus as well. He needs to find a multi-kill, but only good for 1.
MP9, only man left to defend the site. Nithon, only good for the 1 at the MP9 again. It's these 1-for-1 trades that are killing Pain Gaming right now. And sure, it's a bonus round, but you still want a little bit more out of him. The bomb now spotted over in Donut, and Big Uzera is the last man you can look forward towards if you're a Pain Gaming fan right now. Long-range MP9, it's really not the name of the game, but still adding on so much damage. And this defense gets all the more harder. Hit long range, this FAMAS can really make a name for itself, but they're both trying to hold the same line over in Temple. Big Uzera, a real chance here as he knows where both of the remaining offenders are. He's got a smoke to cover off Donut, so you let that go in, and he's all of a sudden got an isolated 1v1, and he almost falls behind the site. He had the lineup for the head.
This is alone in Donut with an MP9 sticking out here, potentially around the corner here. He's going to test the waters. The flashes are good, and the mollies are better. Able to catch one off guard.
No, they haven't cleared it. They haven't cleared it again. They walk into the crossfire of SMGs. A deadly combination. It doesn't matter how low tier the weaponry can be considered. If you give it the room to work with, boy, will you be regretting it. Barton left 1v2 and his position very well noted on the A side. He's got to go into Donut to recover the bomb, and they're giving this up to him. They're saying, you know what? Take it. We'll take the space instead.
Yeah, look what Bigu's repositioned just now. He's made his way in towards A main. Now, sure, you can go in towards B, but that's not going to be the call that Barton makes. Instead, he's going to be weary of a flank, and is he going to be ready for this? I don't think so.
Big waits for the swing. Barton was posted for the time being, and I really thought he was going to keep holding down the line, but no. No dice. It's going to be a 3rd round for Pain already added up, and they're happy with that. They lost a couple of players in the process start to arise. They turn their attention quickly into an A take, and Hardzal will be the only man to respond, but they've given him a quick 1-for-1 hand time to try to pull in rotations, which he continues to find kills upon Lotto. 1 versus 4, and with 1 measly frag found, Pain Gaming
His nades are deceptive as ever. Dumao has been a very effective force with the Deagle, as we've known. Hitting some lovely shots. They'd be left into another 1v3. It seems like Kenny's not going to make that, so he's going to instead reroute. Actually, Dumao might get another opportunity to fire away at that Deagle. Got to be careful with Nithon's position. He does actually get the advance on him, so all is well in the Pain Gaming camp. Penny going to look to take the place here of Dumao. Really going to be dropped? Not quite. Nithon got to best him.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Got control bound to shifts. I don't know. I don't know how to use it. Either way, they know how to use this ramp control here. They're going to move all the way up on in. And there you go. A nice trade. PKL going to drop early. Anything else? Bart does find another. That's a nice double entry coming through from him, but into equal territory. His neck is going to look to deny the plant. He does throw straight through the wall.
Oh, and they hear about Barton's position, trying to find this trade. He's tagged down to 47, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Regardless of where you go, you're going to have to commit to one of these gunfights. He's just trying to buy time for the cheetah flank to be delivered through. And here it is. Back to the 2-on-2 we swing. With the smoke soon to expire, and there's nothing really to keep it up. So, you should be allowed to get the bomb down, right? That's not the worry. It's just more in the post plant that heeds my precaution. He's going to double back over in towards cave as well. It's planted for there, right? I'd imagine Pain have this under control, depending on if his first kill is delivered, and it's not! A big whiff from Hardzal, and now Nithon's got to be the one to come up clutch.
This is the guy to do so, but he only has an op. Okay, able to catch the first off guard. He has a smoke. He can throw that on top of the bomb, but he spots out Hinny. That's task number 1. He's going to throw that in towards cave, and I feel like that would have been better placed on the bomb. It's not going to protect him from the spam through the wall, though. It's given right back. Hinny might be deterred. He's going to continue to pepper down spam in. He has to get the reload off, and now it's going to come down to desperation. He's off the line. He's off the mark.
No way!
And it will be stuck in. Defuse is successful from Nithon as he pulls a 1v.
Mr. Legendary on Mirage himself is fallen from grace. They go again into the B site, and this time it's a bit more successful. Now, Looks like Nithon will have a bit less of a chance. A flick? No, not on the cards. Taco, as soon as I pointed it out, he decides to find his first kill. He was still Agent James Bond, though. I am not letting up.
Yeah, but he finishes strong. That's all that matters. Like you said, that guy was a hero earlier. And I feel like he's calling it quite well still. That guy's still hanging around, though. I can't believe he's this far forward. Dumao gonna drop his teammate, though, in the meantime. A 1v5 up. They gotta see him here soon. Yeah, they certainly do. Hitting spot in the shoulders.
Lurk up through the smoke. I mean, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of this re-aggression over towards A, especially as lackluster as it is. There's not any smokes coming through. It's literally just them raw taking fights, and the rest of them, I believe, even spotted over on this cross hards out. I think he's dead. I think that Molotov's gonna spread to take care of him. No, it's not.
Red there. He's staying alive. I think.
Very lucky.
No, it's red. Never mind. Cancel all that. Last couple ticks are gonna take down Hardzao, and that's gonna actually bolster up a really, really good opportunity to pull this one off. A 3v4. There's little to no utility. 2 smokes, but no kits. How did you get back into this one? Amalia's gonna bring them at bay for even longer.
Oh, well, Nithon don't care. And now the remaining 2 players spotted over towards Temple. They drop in that smoke to use it around a lurk. And as you said, there's no kits, so they're going to have to start to hurry this one up. Smoke dropped on the bomb, and somebody's just going to have to try to stick it, protect the diffuser as they all start to pepper bullets in through the smoke. There's no time left. There's just none. No kit recovered. It doesn't matter if you were to stick it. You lost the round. Pain Gaming take far too long on the retake and pay for it.
Brutal stuff right there. But GODSENT going to welcome that.
It's just the fact that they didn't have kits, so when you have no kits, you kind of can't play for a retake. You have to hold for the site defense. Now, once again, they have the crossfire established on B with 2 kills. Yeah, that's a third. PKL's tripled up, but it still looks a bit bleak because the only rifle you've got left right now is on 20 HP. The op misses the opportunity at the kill. Oh my god, Neckies with a dink delivered and a lot of kill, or rather a lot of damage on Henny's AWP. Both 1 bullet from the graveyard flash deployed in. They don't peek off of that flashbang, but through the smoke, the Lucky's prey connects. And now, it's all up to Taco. Isolated behind a cave smoke, but it is only up against the pistols. Somebody's going to have to tap this bomb, and I'm not too sure if they're just going to try to spray bullets back in. They will, but Nithon's the one to find it. Smoke's spraying through. It seems like they're a bit less confident. The ops rotated into play, though, so eventually they're going to have to make up their mind, and I really like this setup Pain Gaming are about to have going on. You've got the op of Nithon playing a bait and switch. Oh, but Neckies couldn't get that kill up in Donut. He just couldn't. Such an overextension, and now Hardzao Molly topped out of position. He had to find 2 or at least 1. Now it's up to Nithon, the only a defender. Smokes to go towards CT if they do so, please, but the bomb on the elevated angle is still going to be stuck in no man's land. Finally, deployed through as they go in for the peak. Nithon denies the plant for the time being. And now as smokes continue to rain out left, right, and center, they're going to have to push up for an aggressive play if they want to win the round. 2 for 2, and the bomb's still yet to go down. Nithon moved into Temple. Eventually, the smoke will expire. That might be what they're waiting for, because a lucky spam could deny this plant from ever being a thing. And Nithon's just added to the tally. It's Henny 1v2 up in his hand, and Nithon, I believe he spotted him crossing back 17 seconds. I don't think he has time to go B. You're just going to have to maneuver around this A site to perfection.
He's going to try and take a 1v1 duel, but now he's going to have to get back into a site. Nithon has the sight line covered. A 4K from this guy. He started.
Just not worked. Simply put. They're going to try it again. Already the first pick found. This time, Zera's going to get a little bit closer to peek off the flashbang. That's a bit too late. A lot of damage dealt, but still we find ourselves in a 3-on-3. PKL's had enough of the shenanigans and takes things by his own hands. GODSENT running out of utilities to make this round work.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie right now. I'm getting a bit worried here. It seems like GODSENT, they've come through with a game plan here, and they're sticking with it. It's not working. Dry peeks constantly. They're going to try and peek in towards Hardzao. I might have spotted him. Might not matter, though. Low HP bar here. And it's 50-50. You don't like the rods.
Necessarily defended right now, and by the time PKL finds out, it's just too late to try to pop a response. But that's a response. An overextension caught again.
Dropped into the palm of their hands, and he's fighting back. But, oh my god, he can't do anything about that. Bigu's just going to put him down through the wall. He was putting up such a heroic effort, but gets fallen to the spam straight through it. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could say about this one. Bomb is in the palm of Pain's hands, and Hardzao has a cutoff point here from middle. So that isn't even welcoming here. He does have to be careful. There's a little bit of timing here, and Dumao could catch it perfectly. He certainly will. He takes a little bit of damage, some flack, but at least you're still standing to pull up this 1v2.
Well, Bomb is still the biggest question mark in my eyes. You've got to somehow be able to recover this and still go up to a Molotov. There's so much utility right now that they have to pester through and dance around with pain. Like, it just doesn't seem like you're ever going to make your way back into this. Big Uzera, not even that committed and holding the bomb, just ensuring that he can't get flanked from T-spawn. He can even post up on a deep angle here. Like, yeah, this is fine. All fine and dandy. Easy as they like for a night.
Now they got to worry. If they do set their sights in towards A, this could bode very well for GODSENT to find a little bit of extra rounds here on the T side, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Hardzao does have an early alarm bell, but now that he's smoked off, he's not going to be able to say too much about this.
God. I mean, he's lucky to find the one. 30 seconds to go. Is there not a smoke for CT? I don't think there is. They've run out of utility. Now, here's the chance that they've been looking for, or at least that they really hope for. Hardzao tries to flash him through Temple, and he somehow was able to drop the banner. Henny, where's the call? Where's the talking? GODSENT split apart piece by piece, and this is their buy. This was their Hail Mary. 13 seconds for Taco, the IGL. And as soon as this bomb's recovered, all they have to do is sprint in. There's literally no time for him to get off of this past this point. He's just trying to get the digit punched in for the next round, which he thankfully does, but Pain Gaming Field 11.
There's a serious communication breakdown.
Flash thrown back in just to delay for time. Utility comes out around the board, and well, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a smoke for CT spawn after this one fades, so all Hardzao really has to do is buy for some extra time. They flash him off the angle, and he doesn't even get a shot off. Damage goes the way of GODSENT, and only GODSENT. His 2 kills instantly flood the server. Bomb to go down, and it looks like Pain Gaming will at least be able to, well, rather GODSENT will at least be able to walk away with one more. Unless PKL's got a 1v3 to add up. I just don't think that's going to happen. Now, yeah.
We're already getting right into it. No holds barred. It's going to be a rush coming through here from the likes of Pain Gaming trying to make their way towards this A site. There's not much to deal with here. It's only Barton. He has to fall back through the smoke and get a reload off.
Oh my god. Dude, this round already looks like it's going to be one for Pain Gaming. Like, there's a double nade in play for GODSENT, but they're not going to be able to get it off in time, especially that. But they have a post-plant avenue, too. Still sure, they're yet to find a kill, but they're pretty damn close to it. Gonna be so difficult to break apart some of these angles, but Lotso at least deals with one, still adding up damage. A kill needs to be found here shortly because they're running out of manpower quickly. A 1v5, and all of a sudden, GODSENT, give up the site, give up post-plant angles, give them space, and they don't care. A squeaky clean retake.
You know you're good on the rifles here, and you know that you have GODSENT's number, but not in this round here. They're now going to start proceedings off. They're going to still test these deagles. Hardzao going to go down to the AUG, and you know, I will say, GODSENT, I feel like they know that they need to back down all the hatches here because they have bought in all rifles. No MP9s, no funny business. It's all seriousness. And the GODSENT camp as they farm away towards middle.
You can't have any funny business here, especially when you're down by this much. A team like
standard setup at the moment. Up against a full execution. This is going to be a bit tricky to deal with, and they've heard one. Confirmed it in the cubby.
Behind the pillar, Lotto's the next man to deal with. Yeah, you can deal with the man in the cubby with all you want, but still, you got to find the first, and they do. Bomb site ripped wide open. Bomb goes down, and you're up to a retake. That's if you want to go for it. I mean, look, I don't think you've got cash to buy into the next round, and if you do, it's not going to be that great, so you might as well just consider saving if things don't go your way in these first couple of seconds.
You can't just throw away guns here, right? They need to call it. And they do. I think they're going to fall off of this.
Smart play. I mean, this is really calculated by GODSENT. It's risky, and some people might not understand it, honestly, but even though you've got 2 kits, that's not the end-all, be-all. It's going to be so difficult to get back into the site just because you can win the site duels, you can take down Hardzao, you can kill the ramp player, and that's still not going to be enough because cracking into cave is going to be so difficult as a CT here, and all they have to do is sit there and spam you down and you lose. So it makes sense. It's a good play, especially
control, free of charge, full mid control, no resistance. I do like this though. Proactivity coming through from the ramp side of things. A boost, but look who was waiting. PKL with open arms is going to welcome you. Bombs confirmed, but Lotto has to get out of dodge.
You can see the night and day difference between these two teams. Every time Pain throw in utility, they're using it for something. They're doing something off of it, whether it's throwing in a mid smoke as a fake to keep players posted up on a potential mid push, or they use it as leeway to go into the A site. They always do something, but so does Lotto. When he's needed, he delivers 3.
Site's compromised here, and Bigu has slipped a further gap in. But same case, I mean, they're walking their way towards site. Bigu's able to control the spray, but he doesn't expect someone in that short lane and spam through the wall. It's a distraction game. Barton going to drop the singular player in that long side, but still Neck is holding steady. Numbers getting punched in, and Lotto's going for the conversion here, but playing around the pillar to perfection. Neck is going to get him, and secures 13 on the board for Pain Gaming.
But I like that. So many teams like drop a smoke there, but, I mean, it's usually used against them. We use Zera, good for the one, but the trade's tenfold favor the likes of Pain Gaming, especially with the double entry favoring towards the B site, where Pain have leaned for the majority of this half, and how is Necky's gotten here? Undetected as ever, another kill found. This round is done, let me tell you. This is probably the best utility usage we've seen from GODSENT so far. Not just wasting it, not just throwing in smokes blindly. Oh, but this opening pick could mean everything. Nithon falls, and while PKL is inching his way back in to retake some fallen ground, there is still a couple of players close and posted on the angle, but a nice shot comes out. Still, I think he heard the extra MP9 reload. He knows about another player's presence in the middle of the bomb site. They might just spam him down. Lotto, one bullet from Disaster, and Dumao, what a banger of a headshot. Might have just saved him here, too. Still looking for a response. They have a man advantage with 26 seconds to go, and Pain Gaming are forced into this B site. All 4 players from GODSENT are here, and look at how aggressive they're getting. I don't know if I like this. They could just hold back, but no. They've given another loophole right back into the round still, holding for this peak. There's a very deeply established crossfire, but these kills need to come through very fast and very quick. Man advantage still maintained. Bomb soon to go down. They're going to try to deny it through the smoke, but it's a Deagle and a Scout desperately spamming it. But what isn't going to be success. And it's all up to a 7 HP Scout against the world. GODSENT, again, they just were too aggressive in that 4v2. Way too eager to give up these picks.
Yeah, they wanted the frags right there. They wanted to keep Pain Gaming at bay, but it looks like nobody can. Peek through, hard sell. Gonna have the big flank here. And to close things